Amy,
All
mute
right,
your
hello
line if
everybody.
you start.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast. My name is Timothy Witter, and tonight's going to be a little bit different. We will talk to you tonight. We're going to talk to you a little bit about online marketing, how to make an income online part-time in your spare time as you have time. I'm sitting today in my office in a little town called Crum, Texas, and I really do appreciate you tuning in, joining us tonight. And what I'll promise you tonight is this: you're going to meet some real, very real, down-to-earth people who have been very, very successful, hugely successful in online marketing. I've put them together. Now, we are having some technical difficulties, and I'll tell you about that, but I'll spare you all the boring details. But basically, I cannot hear them, and they can hear me. But so I don't know how this is exactly going to go down or work, but we're going to try to get through it tonight. But I promise you, if you'll sit tight, you're just going to hear some stories tonight. We're just going to talk to you. We're not trying to sell anybody anything. We're not here to try to convince anybody of anything. More or less, just share with you, between the three of us, our journey through online marketing, how we started. None of us have any background in it, but all of us very successful doing it. And when I say very successful, I mean full-time, walked away from careers, and now have the freedom to kind of enjoy a lifestyle that most people only dream about, and it's done online. It's a legitimate company, and let me just tell you a little bit about myself, and I'm going to introduce you to a guy who over the last couple of years, or over the last few years, has made over $2 million doing online marketing, building this business, and I will introduce you to him in just a second. But like I said, my name's Tim Witter. My background is construction. Never done anything like this before, but the construction industry kind of fell apart. I was left holding, a family, looking for income, and I started doing this part-time in my spare time. I was still working my full-time job, and I found a manufacturer. We'll talk to you more about that. Brent and Amy will talk to you about that, but I found a manufacturer that had a variety of products that the world was consuming already. Now, I didn't have to buy those products, stock it in my house at 40%, and go sell it to everybody I know. We've all seen that type of thing before. And once again, tonight, guys, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just going to talk to you. We're just going to talk to you about how it works. Because maybe you're interested in building an extra income, but you don't know what's legitimate, what's a real way to do it. There's all kinds of people and all kinds of voices out there. What you're going to find tonight is a real honest-to-God way with real honest-to-God good people that will walk you through that process. And so I got started 3 years ago. My first month, I was super excited because I was working a full-time job. My first month, I made enough money to pay my car payment and my rent, which was a big deal at that phase of my life. I got really excited. Over the last few years, made multiple, last year, walked away, or 2 years ago, walked away from my job, but make a multiple six-figure income, doing it online, and able to travel and meet a lot of great people. And it's been a whole new learning experience. What I'll tell you is if you have 30 to 45 minutes a day, you can do this. So hang tight. We're going to give you all the details. And what I'd like you to do right now is just maybe get a pen and a piece of paper pulled out. Before I bring on the next speaker, I'm going to give you, or the next person here to talk to you, I'm going to give you some information to go do your due diligence. Go do some research. Look up thelimucompany.com. That's THELIMU company.com. What that's going to do is going to be the manufacturer's website. We are brand promoters for them. We do online marketing for them. They have a variety of products that the world's already using anyway, and their unique twist on those products. Going to talk to you more about that and just share with you a little bit about how it works is a personal friend of mine. His name is Brent Palmer. He has made over $2 million doing this in the last few years. He's a great person out of Florence, Alabama. He's become like a brother to me, and he helps people do this. He trains thousands of people. You can find him on stages across the United States of America, literally 4,000 or 5,000 people, maybe more, doing trainings. To have him here tonight, to have him on your computer screen right now, you got to understand there are people that pay thousands of dollars for a weekend, and what you're going to find is this stuff isn't stuff that's just so crazy and out there. It's basic stuff. It's just applying it in the right way. And so, Brent, I'm really excited to have you here. Man, I can't hear you because of the technical difficulties, but what I'd like you to do is you and Amy go back and forth a little bit when you're ready for that, but explain to people the company, the opportunity, how they can get involved, how much time it's going to take them, and just explain to them kind of what we're doing. So, Brent, I'm going to turn it to you.
Hey, thanks so much, Tim. And thanks for inviting me on the broadcast tonight. And I know there's a lot of people out there. There's actually people on this broadcast tonight that I've invited to be on the broadcast tonight to check out what we're doing, because there's a lot of excitement. And what I'll tell you, uh, Tim, you're exactly right. I got started um, in this industry. I got started with online sales several years back, and I was a high school football coach. I grew up working in education. My wife was an elementary school teacher, and we found this opportunity just like you are. Somebody invited us to take a look, and quite frankly, I was blown away. I was blown away with two things. I was blown away with the fact that I was looking at a company that really looked legitimate, okay? And I had never heard of the name Limu before. Limu was, uh, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some furry animal, but that was intriguing to me from a business standpoint. I see that as opportunity, okay? Opportunity when you get to hear about a company before the world does. And so, but the other reason that I was intrigued and excited is where we were at in our life. Tim, we were searching for something. We had taken in two kids to live with us back in 2009, and we've got two kids of our own. And on educators' salaries and a fixed income, you know what? You're always looking for the next stream of income that you can put your hands around. And so this made sense to me. The fact that I could create an income by using a manufacturing company and their product. They've put all the money into it, all the research, everything into it. I can use their name, and I can start to create an income stream by creating online sales. See, I didn't have a lot of time, Tim. I was working 85 hours a week. But what I did have was a Facebook. I had a Facebook, and I got the vision of the future. Because a lot of people, Tim, says Facebook, well, it's just a place to go gossip. You know what? Some people do that, but I'll tell you what it really is. It's a community. It's a community to where a lot of people are buying what it is we have already, okay? And so I'm going to get right to the meat of it, Tim. Here's what I'm here to tell you. Most nights we have some slides to show you. But several years ago, I partnered with the manufacturing company Tim was talking about called Limu. Okay, Limu. He gave you some stuff, and we'll give you some places that you can go do your own due diligence at the end of the call. But here's what I'll tell you. Stay around to the end of the call. So many people click off 5 minutes in, and they will never figure out what they have at their fingertips. Stay around to the end. Guys, we're partnered up with a company in the nutritional industry. I think about how many people, 171 million people go to Facebook every day and spend 40 minutes a day there. And 96% of those people, 96% of those people are buying nutritional products. They're already buying products here. So here's what Limu has. Limu, we own the rights. We own the exclusive rights. We're the only company in the world that liquefies brown seaweed. Okay? Understand that. We own a patent. We own the rights to liquefying brown seaweed. The way we liquefy it, it keeps all the nutrients in it. Over 70 nutrients found. Okay? Now, I'm not the manufacturing company. I don't own the company. But I did get excited to know that I own the rights to something, that I was a part of that before it becomes a household name. Now, here's what we do. The company itself has a flagship product from day one called Limu Original. It's like, how many of you out there take vitamins? Okay, I know I took vitamins every day. Okay, this replaced my vitamins. 2 ounces in the morning, 2 ounces at night, replaces my vitamins. Now, the company said, you know what? We've got this. We operated about 25 million in sales for the first 5 years. And they said, you know what? There's another product hitting the scene called protein. Okay? So all Limu did was they created a protein powder. How many of you out there take a meal replacement or a protein or know someone that does? Jump starts their morning. I know Tim's kid loves it. You know, they drink it for breakfast. But here's what they did. They put the seaweed in the protein, and we have a significant difference. Then they came out and said, you know what? The energy drink markets, okay? How many people know people that drink Red Bulls, Monsters, Rock Stars? You might not, but the world drinks them, okay? So Limu created 2 energy drinks, and they put 2 ounces of their formula in the energy drinks to make it all natural and very good for you. And then the last thing they created was a product called Burn. How many people out there know people that want to lose weight, that they want an appetite suppressant? They want a weight loss accelerator. 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. Listen, it's a great drink. It tastes great, and it curbs the appetite. So I tell you that to say, you know, Limu has an umbrella around the nutritional industry. If people are looking to lose weight, we've got it. If people are looking for energy, we've got it. If people's looking for vitamins and supplements for their immune system, we've got it. Great for inflammation. So here's my point, okay? Here's my point. In 2011, I partnered with this company because I saw a new wave, and it was called Facebook, and it was called people were making and going and making purchases across Facebook. And so I got excited about that. I got excited that I could operate a business with an iPhone, with an Android, as I was mobile doing whatever it is I'm doing. And we started. And listen, I'm not here to brag on me. Tim's already told you, you know, me and my wife have been blessed to earn over $2 million with this company. But it's not about that. We came here to make a mortgage payment. We came here to do something part-time and maybe earn an extra $1,000 a month. Within our first 2 months, we did that. We started earning enough here that qualified us for a car, and we started earning an extra, you know, $1,500, $2,000 a month, and it continued to increase. Within our first 2 years, I left and went full-time with this industry, with this company, with online sales, okay? Now we do travel, Tim. We do go places. We do go abroad, and I can conduct business anywhere in the world because I'm mobile, and because of Facebook, it allows me to do that. So why do I tell you that tonight? Because you've been invited on here. You've been invited on here by somebody that knows you, somebody that's, you know, they've touched base with you, and they just want you to check it out. Well, here's what I'm here to tell you. We have adopted a system. We've adopted, over time, we've developed a way to where people can join us, and then we partner with them and coach them on how to traffic people across Facebook to your online store. So I'm just going to cut right through the chase before I bring Amy on. Really simple. Hypothetically, let's say tonight you're on the phone. You're on this webinar tonight, and you join Limu. Okay? I'm going to walk you through a couple of scenarios. There's a couple of ways to get started here. Number one, there's 3 different ways to get started. The first way is you can come in on a $140 pack, okay? What do? You make a purchase. You make a purchase of some product. The person that invited you to the webinar can tell you about it, but you can make a purchase of product around $140, and that gets you your online store, okay? Follow me here. There's another option. It's called a $4.99 Fast Track Pack. You're going to get about a month and a half supply of all the products, big product pack, and it also gives you your online store, okay? The third option is a $9.99 Fast Track Pack, which gives you double the amount of product, okay, plus your online store. Everybody wants to know what's the catch. Listen, there's a $25 annual renewal at the end of each year, okay, to keep your store activated. All right? If that scares you away, then you might not need to do this. But it's $25 to keep your store activated. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, it makes sense to do the $100 pack. Well, let me tell you this. The only difference between the $140 pack and the $4.99 pack is the $4.99 pack allows you to take part in all the bonuses. Guys, me and my wife have taken part in over $300,000 worth of bonuses inside of Limu. Trips, cash, rewards, just because we purchased the $4.99 pack. So I'm not telling you to do the 100 or the 400. Here's what I'm here to tell you. The $140 pack doesn't come with the bonuses. So you don't get everything. If you want everything Limu has to offer and everything this opportunity has to offer, I would tell you the most popular way to join is the $4.99 pack, okay? You can get back with the person that got you on the call, and you can get your questions answered on that. What you're going to get at that point is us, Tim Witter, the leaders here, to coach you on our system that is in place. We have a 3-step system that allow you, if you have 50 people on your Facebook account, you are sitting on a business. You're holding a business in your hands with online sales, online marketing, if you have 50 people in your Facebook account. You can choose not to do this tonight. You can choose not to do this tonight, but you know what? You're sitting on a business inside of Facebook if you're coached by the right people to show you how to traffic those people across, because people don't want to be sold, they want to buy, okay? They want to buy. And so we'll show you a way not to sell your friends on Facebook. That's not what we do. Here's what we do. We simply show you a system that allows your friends to ask questions. How about that? Yeah, it changes the whole dynamics. Your friends start to ask questions. The people around you start to ask questions. And you know what? You plug them in with the manufacturer. They make the purchase. You make the money. The manufacturing company ships them the products. That's simple. People try to complicate it. It's not complicated. It's very simple. The last thing I'm going to say before I bring Amy on is, Tim, people ask me all the time, you know, I leave this week for Mexico. I'll be in Mexico for a week. We're global. This company ships to 20 countries. We're in all 50 states in the U.S. It's 13 years old. Most of the United States has never heard of us. Most of you on here has never heard of the name Limu. We're south of $100 million company. We have leadership that will show up and coach you how to do it. Guys, it's up to you. It's your choice. I was just at a point that I was tired of being where I was. I knew that if I kept doing what I was doing, this coach, this educator would continue to get the same results 5 years down the road. And I didn't want that for me and my family. I was ready to make a decision. And quite frankly, Tim, I didn't see where the price of an iPhone was going to absolutely demoralize me if this opportunity didn't work out. You know what? I just was looking for a way, and I'm like, I'm going to grab this because I can't afford to go put in a Jimmy John's or a Subway or a McDonald's franchise. I don't have that kind of money. But I did find a way to come up with $500 so I could own my own business here and get the coaching I need, just like you can get from the leadership. And
well,
guys,
Brent, one thing I want to say, Brent, and I got my mic working, I can hear you now.
Awesome.
But is, you know, as you guys are given a website, you're recognized as having your own home-based business. This is not a job. This is your own business, your own system that you own that is transferable and willable to your family as you build it up over time. And Brent, me and you know that a lot of people know that are involved with this is this company's really positioning itself over the next 2 months to do some really special things. And I honestly, I've never said this before on one of our webinars, but with the direction that our company's headed right now, I truly believe, guys, and I'm not trying to sell you. If you don't do it, that's to you. But I believe it will be, you will look at this time when you're watching this tonight and realize that if you do not take that leap of faith, that it will probably be one of those worst financial decisions that you've ever made when you look back and go, wow, that company went on the ride, and oh my God, I was randomly on this webinar and had a chance to partake in that. for the price of an Xbox or the price of a cell phone, I could have got involved with that. And I think it is that big of a deal, especially Brent, with the direction that our company's headed right now, with learning how to use Facebook and everything else. I think for somebody not to do this right now, it's just a horrible financial decision on their part.
Tim, you're exactly right, and here's what I tell you: we're going to roll out a new thing in just a couple of weeks, or maybe a month, that is going to revolutionize this company. I was a part of this company when it was 25 million. It went from 25 million to just south of 100 million. I was a part of that growth curve. I watched how many families were affected. You know, we've put over 450 families into what we call the BMW club inside of this. I know we don't have the pictures tonight to Tim to show, but that's basically a mortgage payment and a car payment for homes, okay, for families. And I'm telling you this, where we're going to go is somewhere this company has never witnessed. We've pretty much built in the southeastern part of the United States, but this company will go across the United States. The North will absolutely explode with what we're getting ready to do with Facebook. So now is the time. When people ask me, why Limu, why now? Because we're going to make a splash across social media that this company has never been a part of, that this industry has never been a part of. And so now's the time. You can treat this as lip service and hype. And you know what? In 2 months, you can see for yourself. Or you got a chance tonight to partner up with us, lock arms with us, and see if we're for real.
Absolutely. And Brent, I just want to say thanks for jumping on tonight and sharing. And guys, tonight our goal here is just to share the information with you. I don't have the slides to show you tonight. I apologize about that. Some issues with my laptop. But what I'd like to do right now, guys, is introduce you to somebody who, like me and Brent, has been doing this for a little while now, had a lot of success. Her name is Amy Weatherid, and I'm not sure where she's at tonight, but I know she's traveling. And Amy, what I'd like you to do is I want to ask you a few questions. Number one, is this what makes this a legitimate business? People are so skeptical today, and I receive an email every once in a while about, hey, I have an orphanage. I have an orphanage in Uganda. Will you send me $500? And there are things that are you're like, who is this person? And people are so worried about scams. This is a legitimate business, but some people are still so skeptical. What would you say to somebody who's you've had a lot of success here, but you started from the bottom and worked your way up? You've had that question asked. So what would you say to somebody looking at this tonight, going, is this legitimate? Can I do this? Is it for real?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay, Tim?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. I am traveling, and that's the beauty of this business, is that I'm working it from my iPhone as I travel with my family. But to answer your question about it being a legitimate business, as long there is a product that moves, and so companies that aren't legitimate don't send you a 1099 at the end of the year. And I think that's where and I totally get it. I get the people people are scammed all the time. They're shown these get rich quick things, but I tell them if Mary Kay is a scam, then yeah, Limu's a scam. It's the same thing. And I think they just don't get that concept sometimes of network marketing, that instead of going to the grocery store and buying a product from somebody, you're just buying it from someone that you know.
All right, cool. Well, Amy, I don't know if you cut out a little bit there, but do me a favor and share with us your story, your journey over the last, I guess 3 years now, where you started and kind of where you are today, and maybe put some finishing touches on this. Tonight, our goal is just to get the information to people and share with them some, true success that the three of us have definitely had. And I know you've helped other people. You've helped a lot of people do this. But tell them a little bit about yourself and just your story.
Sure. Well, about 3 years ago, I was introduced to Limu and looking for something that I could stay home, because our situation with my husband being self-employed was always charging any extra vacations or Christmas, and we had a small son that I did not want to put in daycare. And so I saw this opportunity as something that I could work from home, from my laptop, from my iPhone. We are actually in Destin, Florida right now with our kids, and I'm working this business, and this was what I was looking for. And so we got involved. The product was amazing, but to be honest, I didn't even try the product when I signed up. I did a fast track pack, a $4.99 fast track pack, And I jumped right in and I took off with it and started sharing it with other people. It was something that I loved about it. I didn't have to go out and sell anything. I was just sharing what we were doing here. And so we were really blessed. We did hit the rank of 20K with the company. That got us a car and about an extra $1,000 a month, which for us, that made our house payment. That was a big deal for us. And now we've been very blessed throughout the company. We've gotten a $10,000 cash bonus, other reward trips and stuff. But the benefits now are that we get to help other people do it. And especially, my heart is always with stay-at-home moms that want to work from home. And if I can show them a way to do that and make substantial residual income, that's what I love doing, Tim. And so it's been 3 years in, and we're just getting started. So I'm very excited about the future of this company and where we're going.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Amy, so much for jumping on tonight and in the middle of your vacation. But guys, what I want to tell you tonight is the people that you're meeting are the people you are going to be working with. These are the people that are locking arms with you and helping you and teaching you how to build this business and how to do it online. Like I said from the beginning, just real down-to-earth people who are doing it. And you may be sitting there tonight and go, what's the catch? Why would you help me? And what I'm going to do is, Brent, I'm going to ask you to close us tonight, and I'm going to play the devil's advocate. All right, Brent? Brent,
got you, buddy.
Brent, what's the catch, man? I mean, why would you help me do this? What's the catch here? What do I have to worry about? What's the fine print? Give me the nitty-gritty right here.
Well, the catch is, if you don't do this, then we're going to come hunt you down. No, I'm kidding. No, there's no catch, Tim. Here's the deal. I mean, we make money. Do I love helping people? Who wouldn't? Guys, my every day is surrounded around stories of success. How fun would that be? It's the most positive climate I've ever been a part of, because when you help another brother, another sister get to where they want to go, you're forever blessed. It does something inside of you that you can't put a price tag on. You can't put money on. But for the people out there that's materialistic, to be honest, and want to know why would Brent Palmer help somebody? Why would Tim Witter help somebody? Well, quite frankly, we get paid to do it, okay? We get royalties from your success, okay? And here's what I mean by that. There's a guy on this webinar named Rob. And so Rob partnered with me about 2 weeks ago. Why do I want to help Rob? I talk with him every day. Every day Rob calls me. Every day I answer the phone. Every day we talk about the business. Why? Because if Rob goes out and makes $1,000, I make 5% royalties. Not a lot, a little bit. He makes more. He makes $1,000. I make 5%. But I think it would be safe to say, Tim, that if, we've done millions of dollars of online sales through our organization, Ann and myself, my wife and my organization, millions of dollars a year. So do you think that we could help somebody earn an extra $100,000 a year? So a person makes an extra $100,000 a year, we make 5% royalties. Pretty good for helping them get to where they want to go. So there is something in it for us to help you, okay? That's why I love this industry so much, Tim, is because, quite frankly, if you're a leader, then that means you get helping someone else get to where they want to go. You help enough people get to where they want to go, then you help yourself in the process. It's a beautiful industry. And let me tell you this. Bottom line, tonight you get to make a choice. Guys, Tim told you, go to thelimucompany.com. Okay, do your own due diligence. Okay, go to seetheexperience.com. Watch some of our videos, okay, on the company. We've been around for 13 years. We're south of $100 million. We're owned by a guy that's like our second father. I mean, just a great family man. But the bottom line is, you know what? Sometimes in life you have to take a leap. You have to take a leap of faith. And here's what I'm telling you. For $500, for the price of an iPhone, you're getting to be a part of a company the world doesn't know about, okay? So you're getting to be a part of the time to where you get to be in the mix to tell the world. through Facebook. Okay? Now, the product's not going to let you down. You're going to get to use that. Worst case scenario, you get healthy. Okay? Not a bad thing. We only got one body. Better treat it right. But the flip side of it is you get our support. We're going to lock arms with you. We're going to help you build this business if you're willing to go put in some effort. And when I say effort, I mean 30, 45 minutes a day of consistent effort to go build something special online here. Tim, I'm fired up. I know where this company's headed. And for the people that has joined forces with us, congratulations. It's going to be a ride that you're proud that you spent for the price of an iPhone the money to do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Brent, for putting that out there. And that is the catch, guys. I mean, the Bible says, you reap what you sow. And what that means in one way is, like Brent said, you go out there and help people, guess what? You reap some back. And that's what we do. We teach you how to funnel traffic through your online store. You never pay us a dime, but the manufacturer will pay us 5% royalties. If I can help you make $100,000, you're not going to pay me $5,000. The manufacturer will. So it's truly a game of help as many people as you can do this. And we are all three of us that you met tonight. There's a lot of other people that are very successful, but the three of us have been very successful doing this, and we're going to teach you how. We're going to show you how. Now, let me just say this. You're going to get off here, and you're going to go look up. You're going to Google this, and you're going to Google that. Now, what if I find something negative on Google that somebody wrote? You may. You know what? You're just going to have to decide, are you going to believe something you read, or are you going to believe these three people that you're talking to right now and that's talking to you that will give you our cell phone number? You're going to believe some blogger sitting in his mama's basement in his underwear writing something because he failed at something? Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. Here's what I'll tell you right now. If you go look up Mother Teresa is evil, you'll probably find some negative stuff about Mother Teresa. Here's what I'm telling you. Go look at the company, do your due diligence, but I promise you this, the people that are talking to you right now, we're not lying to you. We are being honest. We will teach you how. We will take you by the hand, and as long as you're willing to work and put in the effort, we will work alongside you and help you build this business. You need to go do your due diligence. It does take work. It takes effort. There's no get rich overnight. Results aren't typical because people aren't typical. It depends on how much you put into it. You have your own online business. For the price of a kid's Xbox, you can start your own tax-deductible business tonight. So, guys, I appreciate you jumping on. Anything else, Amy or Brent, you guys want to add before we wrap it up?
No, Tim. Thanks for putting it on, man.
All right, cool. Thanks, Amy, for jumping.
Thanks, Timothy. Yeah, thank you, Timothy.
All right, guys, y'all have a great night. Thanks for jumping on, everybody. And get back with the person that brought you into the group. Get back to the person that got you this video. Get your questions answered. Get on the phone with any of us. Any of us will actually talk to you. We'll actually pick up the phone and answer the questions, and we're not going to sell you. We're just going to talk to you. We'll explain it. And if it's for you, great. If it's not, great. But either way, let the person know let the people know that got you this information so they're not, you're not playing that back and forth game. It's no big deal to us. We appreciate you being here. So thanks, guys. Have a great night. Bye.